Hey there. Woo. I'm live with little to no prep, except the little message that you see in the little banner. Get my mind off Melissa. During hurricane. Oh, your pencils flying all over the place. Oh, brother. I've been watching the hurricane since Friday. It was a good thing I had to work today, because then, I had something to keep my mind off of it, which was good. And something just fell and I really want it back. I don't know what I'm going to color in, but I'm going to color in something. Something. I don't know what, but it's going to be something. Work has been really interesting, too. Got students telling me they pled guilty, and I don't even know, what are you talking about? Pled guilty. And I'm like, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anymore. I got enough in my head. It's almost like having 100 kids. I need a break. Break. Hey, Mary Jo. Hey, Anfield. Hey, Coloring with Lori. My I can't do them backgrounds partner. Oh, I got to do something for me. This is why I color. I really need it big time now. I'm thinking about working on this page because I'm thinking I'm not going to want to work on it after the month is over. So I probably should work on it now. But am I ready? I didn't prepare. I was using Inktense and I haven't put away. So I think I might need to not do this one today. But I feel like I want to, but I don't want to. That's kind of a problem. I don't feel like my brain is together enough to work on it. I think I need to kind of play. Oh, I could kind of finish this one. Doesn't matter what I do. It's kind of all over the place already. I just noticed there's all that in there. Yeah, I don't feel like working on that one either. I don't know if I ever did a short of this page. I probably need to do one. I don't think I did. My time's almost up. 31st hits. I ain't doing this no more. Let's see. So I didn't get a lot of crinkle on this page. It's not too bad. Oh, you can't even see it. It's just trying to dust. See, I told you I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I'm just trying to think about something else. There's not anything I can do about it, and not anything I can do until after it's over and find out what my people's need. So I already got in my head we got to purchase one of them barrels and things, but it's something I don't know, Jamaican expats and family members that are overseas do. We get one of those barrels, a big barrel, almost like a barrel that catches water, and then you fill it with all the kinds of stuff that they need, all kinds of stuff. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing one of them things, but who knows? Might even take a trip. I don't know. We'll see. But as you can see, I was obsessively posting videos. Woo! More pencils falling. Maybe I should take this time to put some pencils on. Obsessively posting about it only because as I was watching things, I was posting things. The things that I thought were helpful. And I'm going to I figure I might as well color now because, I am going to go, I'm going to watch Television Jamaica at 8 o'clock. They have a broadcast scheduled, so I can get like, updates. But I'm personally grateful that the storm moved east, because my relatives were like, it was like in Clarendon, they were like that I was originally like dead center for that parish. And I was like, oh crap. And I was praying, 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 please don't let it hit there, please don't. Only because I don't know, well, I don't understand necessarily the landmass there anyway, but just because I know, I don't think that's like that's not the richest part of the island or anything. So I really didn't want it hitting them. But they also might be the most resilient people on the island too. So that's the stock I come from. So I don't know. Okay, Lori. Ooh, I'm gonna be on TV. I made it. I made it. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little goofy right now because I need to let off something. And I need to put these pencils away. Okay, this I got to show you this, and maybe let me see if I can set these up here for a while. I got some of my stuff I was waiting for. And I guess I can show it. I got it from AliExpress, which the funny thing was, the thing I went on there for, somehow that didn't wind up getting in my cart, and I had to go back and order it. It was really weird. I thought, what? I'm like, that's not in the order? That's the whole reason I went on the site. Otherwise, I never would have gone on there. See how they get you? I originally went on there to buy a new base for my floor cleaner, because it seems like they don't, I don't know, I can't get it from Amazon, so yeah, so that is coming, but this stuff came. What did I do with them? I see, I already claimed these things. I didn't even put it back in the package. I was like, okay, these are mine. I'm keeping them. I think I kind of like them, but let me show you this stuff. Stipples, which strangely enough, they look unlike the ones I always see that are off-white. These are actually white, which is interesting. And I like that they had like a really tiny one in the set. I'm probably going to be ordering in the future more of this size, because that's more of the size I need, I think, more than these other ones. Other ones I can use my fingers, but not that size. So I got some of these, and it's written in Chinese, and that rhymes. I can't read it because I abandoned Rosetta Stone when they started showing me characters. I was like, I ain't going there. These are, you can't, where's the white ones? Wait a minute, where's the white ones? Charcoal pencils, and there was supposed to be a set of white in the set, and I don't see them. That was the main reason I got them. To draw with charcoal. Okay, now, did they rip me off? Oh well. Lesson learned. Unless they're coming with the Brute Pruner pencils are another thing I'm supposed to be getting, so maybe they're coming with the Brute Pruners, I don't know. But I didn't think that was how it worked. But that's what I get. And these, I thought I would try just a little small set of these, because I'm thinking, I don't know how I feel about working with these, and they're probably really messy and whatever else, and I can't find the set that I have that I bought a long time ago. I actually opened them up. I started using them in here, and I like what they're doing. I like how that looks. And so I did a little more work on this one, which was almost kind of scary, and I did pencil as well on it. And I think I was just like kind of just seeing, well, I'll see what happens and kind of doing it out of my subconscious or whatever, and not really, and just kind of thinking, well, if I mess it up, that's okay. We'll find a way to fix it. There's always acrylic marker to cover it up. But I like how it turned out. But now I got to figure out how to get the rest of these like this. Which I don't feel like I'm that far off from figuring out how or knowing how. I actually used gray Prismacolor pencil. And I think I used a black one in the end to kind of darken that. And I kind of like them. They kind of have that old kind of, what do you call them? What's that guy? The old guy who did science and math and art and all this other stuff. That guy, I can't remember his name. Da Vinci, that guy. Reminds me of those. His the color like of his drawings. So yeah, it intimidated me too, and then I guess it just got to a point. It's like, okay, um, I'm just gonna do it because I have some that when I first got the book that I did, and I don't really like them that much. I think I kind of needed to try that out and then put it away and think about it for a while. And another thing I'm doing with it is I'm trying to use a different medium for every page that I start for now in here. Just to use something different, just to see how it works in there and just to let it happen. And then I'll learn from that what I like and what I don't like. Excuse me. So, yeah, sometimes I guess you just have to kind of like, don't worry about how it's going to turn out and just do it. And one way to do that sometimes is to pick the page you like the least. Because if you mess that one up, you don't really care. He's like, I didn't like that page anyway. You can just, and so it's like, done. So, I still haven't. Well, I did get my other Pan Pastel, the little covers. So I wound up buying them separate. With the handles from these things. So almost makes it feel like I'm kind of committed, but don't let that fool you, because when I don't want to deal with something, I don't want to deal with something. But I do feel like I'm going to try and figure this out. Um, it just, yeah. When I think about it, see, you hear that in my voice. Just when I think about it, I'm like, oh, I don't think so. But I think I am going to try to do something with it. I just got an attitude about it right now. That just happens. That's just the way I am. I can't even explain why. My apologies. And I need Jesus. I know that much. So there's one example of why this attitude. Oh, child, I woke up again with an attitude, and I thought about it later, like later this afternoon. It's like, oh my gosh, no. This thing happened because of this. It wasn't that. And you were getting all feisty and everything about it. And I was asking forgiveness and getting feisty at the same time. Every second, get feisty. I said, Lord, I'm telling you, I need to get it together too. I was talking about this other person saying they needed to get it together. I'm like, well, I need to get it together too. I say it to myself, so get us both together. But I'm a whole case. Lord willing, I get to heaven, God's going to say to me, I'm sure glad you're here because I'm sick of messing with you down there. Anyway, I feel like I'm kind of losing my voice because they were making me talk too much today. Nobody was talking. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you? Really? You want to sit here and listen to me all day? I hate listening to me all day. It just was that kind of day. This was like the coldest morning so far since summer. You know, it was like 30 something this morning. Do they? I trust you, Lori. I trust you. I trust Dee Dee too. It's just like I feel like Dee Dee, nah, you got skills. You got skills. I ain't got skills. It's just like I ain't got skills. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. And I think another thing that happens is that I know I can only have certain amount of supplies out at a time, or my desk is beyond the catastrophe it already is, and so there's just no room for it. So the thought of getting out another supply kind of gets me kind of cranky too, because then I got to switch out everything. Now I don't know what to do within there, and I almost feel like finishing off the skull, and but that's a lot. But I don't know. It's like not really a the head's not the right shape or something. I feel like it should end like here or something. I don't know. One thing I wish I had more browns. You know me and brown. I was kind of thinking like, well, you can blend on here, but I think in some ways how much you can blend is kind of limited. It's still not, free for all. Let's see, I think I need one of them stipple things now too. Kind of just a little bit of little dab, not a big dab, to just kind of move a little bit of the pigment. But see, I wonder if I use them for these, I may not be able to use them for other things, but then they are two-sided. I do have, where is that? Let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Here's hoping I don't knock anything over. If you hear a big crash, you know what it is. I have I can't see it. I don't know where to put it. I have some old ones that I actually could use on here, instead of using my nice new ones. Hey, Mandy. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, see, then I go in there, I want to go back in with a little bit of black to kind of, yeah. So I was using my fingers on all of this, and I thought, well, it's a good thing these pictures are big. I think that's what allows me to do that. There's some things I wouldn't really be able to do that on. And it could be more precise if I used a little stipple thingy or whatever them things are called. I might have to change to something else though, because I need to just like straight up get out some color, because I'm just trying not to be agitated. Kind of hard for me when I think sometimes is to. I wonder how God handles it. I mean, that's kind of a stupid question, but He's God, so I guess He can handle it. But to see that much, so much trouble and suffering all the time, I don't know how He does it. Almost like this kind of makes Him look old, this kind of brown spottiness. I like that. Gives it a look. There was a deer yesterday, right, like really close to our house in the backyard. I think that's the first time in 20 years I've ever seen a deer so close to our house. Never would have happened when we had dogs between our two houses. So I was really surprised, and it just stood there. And then when it heard me walking from room to room, I saw it lifted up its head, its ears, stood up, and I looked at how they really are weird looking creatures. Deer are. But hey, Sonia, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Um, But yeah, then I started thinking about my grandmother, my mother's mother, how she had every critter in her yard coming up to her to eat. And I thought, uh-oh. Is that why I'm feeling that urge? And I'm like, don't do it. They got ticks. I don't want no deer ticks. And I started wondering, is there a way to protect myself against deer ticks? Just so I could go and feed the deer, which is really a bad idea. I'm going to feed the deer. How am I going to protect my garden? That's not going to work. But then I started thinking, well, if I feed the deer, is there a way I can train the deer that here, I'll feed you, don't eat my garden? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. If I figure out a way, I'm gonna do it because I want my garden. Maybe I can bribe them somehow. Where is Vibrant? Hey, Vibrant. I don't see where you came in, but see, that's why I need the what do you call it? The bloody thing. Where is it? The overlay. Show on stream. Okay? Did it? Why did that just automatically do it when I press the chat? That's interesting. Oh no, I was seeing it. I'm still not seeing what I want to see. Okay, that don't make no sense. Excuse me today. I'm all discombobulated. I kind of, in some ways, I want to leave these skulls alone so I don't undo what I did here. Like, what if I do more on them and then I make it worse? I kind of like them the way they are. But then I thought, well, what if you did more? Don't be scared. I did something crazy yesterday. I bought that new book. What is it? Frederick's Journey or something like that by what's her name? Was it Kanoko Agusa? Off of Etsy. I paid freaking $30 for it. I thought, what is wrong with you? But I looked at the book, and out of all her books, I think I like the look of that one the best. Because, like, she has some really cute ones on there, like with the bunny rabbits and things like that. But, like, I'm not really about that, like, the cutesy coloring. I am and I'm not. Okay? Like, I mean, I don't know. I can't describe it, really. I really like her illustrations, though. And part of it is I don't know. I think if I had that coloring book and I had, like, really, really little kids in my family, my tendency would be to color it, frame it, and give it to them to put in their room. But I don't have that, so I don't really want it for me. Okay, what is in that corner? Is that supposed to be another skull? Oh, and I found one down there. We're not done with the brown yet. I have a feeling I'm going to be using it. This brown is going to be gone before anything else. It probably really is all skulls, and I just need to do... now, this is kind of the thing, like, trying to... What is that? Oh, that's... Ooh, watch out. What is that? That's weird. I still don't know. Oh, now it's there. What is that? No, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, like the, that it's like this, and so you kind of don't really get you don't have a precise point to work things. But I guess that's one reason why I buy mediums that I don't know really how to use yet, is because I want to figure out how they work. and if they'll work for me. Leon's Journey, yeah. So I can't believe I did that. I paid that much for that book. It's like oh well. It's like well I do like it, but I need to chill. I don't need any more books. And I do have what that one something romantic something. I have that one, but I haven't colored in it yet. Um, and I'm wondering, like, what have you colored in yours, Lori? And what do you color in it with? See, I buy these books and then I think like I guess maybe it's incentive for me to improve my skills. That I know, like, okay, if I get to this certain point, then in my coloring skills with using this medium or that medium, then I have that book I can color in. I don't know, because that's why these stood around for a while. It's like I couldn't really color in them at the time. They kind of like I wasn't sure how to go about it or what to use. But then with the things that I've gotten over the past couple of years or over the past year maybe, it's like okay, I think I can approach this now. And other things that I had that I hadn't used, when I started using those in other books and getting used to how they worked, um, I was like, okay, I can do that. Okay, polychromos, and then it takes light water. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, they seem so, I don't know, they seem very precious, which like I feel like I'm like a elephant in a china shop with coloring, so probably the wrong one for those kind of books. But maybe I'll start coloring in Romantic Country first or whatever it's called and do a page in there and to kind of prepare for it. I don't know what to do in there. I really don't want to make this another skull because I can't see the skull in it. I feel like maybe it is, but I probably should just do it. I'm afraid that maybe when I look the next time, I'll be like, oh no, that's not a skull, that's this. Because my eyes don't sometimes, I don't know why. In these coloring pages, sometimes it's hard to figure out what certain things are. Love her boots. So I have to decide if this is a thing with this picture. I have to decide, am I going to do oil pastels for the whole thing? Because I don't know about going in there in those spots. I don't know about doing a skin tone with it. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that. And of course, the butterflies, that's a no. I'm not doing that. That'd be a hot mess. I'm going light. So let's see. I might be done with her for today. I also don't know how. I don't know if I need to spray it or something or not. What else is on there? So her dress. What is that? I don't know what that is. Her dress and the boots. And this must be her dress too. Butterflies and bones. What does she say? Features two of her favorite subjects, butterflies and bones. A gorgeous Halloween fairy is sitting in front of a pile of skulls, looking picturesquely melancholic as blue morpho and monarch butterflies fly by. Okay, so blue morpho butterflies. That might be interesting. Yeah, look what they would look like. Since she is now your coloring page, it is up to you what sort of butterflies they may be. Okay. Oh, that must be the blue morpho. I think I know what that looks like, but I'm not absolutely sure. Let's see. I don't know. Could do a background in her, but I'm not ready to yet. I really wild out on that one. Mm. This one. It's probably gonna take me forever. My pan pastel page. Just posted a short of this one, and I did a song by The Cure, so I hope they don't take away my give me a copyright thing or whatever. I don't know. I wanted that song. Originally, I wanted that song. I was gonna pick the song "Love Cats" because it's got cats in the title, and I figure The Cure is very goth, very kind of Halloweeny. Love The Cure, by the way, but I wanted to hear "Why Can't I Be You" because I love that song so much. So that's what I put to the short, and I hope they don't tell me I got to take it off. Robert Smith, I love you. Fight for me. But I don't know. What else do I have to color in? I have lots that I started. Oh, something else that I did. I really do want to color. Oh, well, I'll say that in a minute. I finished up this page the other night, and so I got to do a short of this one. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And I actually used a combination. Well, mostly I used a combination of these. And I got these because of Ivy Pearl Clever Swirl, which she mentioned, but I didn't get mine for the price that she got. Unfortunately, I paid like $8 for these. Um, but together I used these, and did I use any pencil? I did use pencil last night to kind of um, turn the color of the sky a little bit. That it changed a few times. It's got crayon and it's got pencil on there. Um, but yeah, I decided to finish that page, and I noticed using that pearl crayon, this does have some shimmer to it. It really does. So picked it up. I was like, oh, that's got a little, a little something something going on there. But I had to color so hard to get that see, my hand was kind of starting to hurt after coloring that. It's like, I don't want to be doing that all the time. It's a cute little book. Did I bring that in here? I don't think I did. I got the book that Foxy Colorist made me buy, which I think Jay Carey made her buy. Enabled. It is like what do you call it? Relay enabling. Um, this book is so cute. But I got this one because of Disney Coloring with Jamie, because he showed it in one of his videos. So that's how I have this one. Where else are we? I don't know. I'm just showing stuff. I don't know why. I was rambling on because I'm just like trying to get out of mode. This is really tiny, but this is gonna definitely be a step up for me to color in this book. I don't know why I thought the images were bigger than this, but I think I got the stuff to do it now, so I'm not too afraid of it. Ooh, that's weird. Is this supposed to be a whatchamacallit? Ends with an N. What is it, a griffin or something? I don't know. Yeah, so I got this. I didn't realize it was sitting downstairs. I had ordered it, and I was like, where is that book anyway? And then like I looked, I was like, oh, it's in this package. Duh. And where did maybe I'll color this. What was I doing in here? This is where I was doing the... I could do this one. I wonder if I should try using oil pastels on this. Might be a thing. Or, child, I'm just ripping out books. Don't want to color in something I don't really care how it turns out. This book that kind of halfway irks me, but then I did I do more work in this? Yeah, I did more work in this one. I need to get my sparkly stuff out, I think, to work on this more. But I actually used water-based markers to like darken her shirt and darken the bunnies, which was really tricky because I didn't want to cover, I don't know, their faces, so leave some white or whatever. That was really tricky. Darken the purple. Been trying to deal with like this here. And I almost wonder if I should make this dark purple and then go over it with Posca pen with white to kind of, bring it out. I don't know. I've been struggling with that. But this is a page for me a learning page for me. So, okay. Then there's this one. I love her little single ponytail down here. And I need to figure out what to do these things with. I don't know. I have so many questions. No solutions. I need something I can color decisively. Okay, can't stand this one. I don't like them horns she got in her head. We'll figure out a way to color those out of her head. It's like, nope, I'm sorry. We ain't doing that. I like her. I don't know what she's supposed to be, but I like her. I don't know if I'm feeling that book today either. So let's see. It's going to take me forever to find something to really color in. Maybe this, the used book. Yeah, this is mindless coloring for me, I think. I'm going to go for this one. I don't have any plans really for that, so what's that one? Alien World. Gotta start moving some books. Gotta start finding some books too. I would like to get out my markers, but I can't because I gotta think too hard with those. It's not exactly relaxing for me. So let's do this. I got the pencils out for it. There's a lot to do in here. And I could use the oil pastels too. So that sounds like a... Okay, that's what we're doing. We finally figured it out. It took a while, but we figured it out. I don't know what I want to do with the sky, really. But we got a lot of bushes around here we can color. And the tree tops, what color is this? Blue indigo. I'm making it blue indigo. How am I going to make the bird blue indigo? I like blue and brown together. So I'm just... Notice how I just did that? I just picked it up and went in. I had no plan of that before. But that's what I'm doing now. So... let's see, what else is going on? Anything? I don't know. Too much is going on. It's one of them things where, okay, pray without ceasing. Yeah, that's pretty much how I got to get through. Can't stop, don't stop. Beastie Boys. Love that song. Everything's a song for me. I can't help it. I was so surprised. I think I posted the video on my wall. I had no idea that Bobby Womack was tight with Keith Richards. I was like, what? I never knew that. I never knew that growing up. Never, 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 never. I mean, really tight. Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones. I don't know if I said that. I watched this video documentary last week, and they were talking about it. How tight they were. Every time I mention Bobby Womack, first song comes to my mind is "Woman Gotta Have It." Man, I love that song. That bass line, that walking bass line, and he sings it with such puts his whole heart in it, and he meant it. Like, he messed up. He messed up with his wife. Yeah, big time. His wife that he got in a, yeah, just gonna. Yeah, I also didn't know that he had been kind of, people were kind of side eyeing him and more for a long time because he married Sam Cooke's widow, which I didn't know. I didn't know he'd been tight with Sam Cooke. I guess because all that was before my time, so I didn't know any of that. I just knew him in his 1970s iteration and when I, was a kid. Oh, I want green. What color green? But I love that song, Woman's Gotta Have It. And the background vocals on the chorus where somebody's just singing ooh. I was like, child, feel that. Tell you, I learned something about Bobby Womack. The heck? There is a ladybug in here that just won't let up. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's probably in my hair right now, which really sucks, but if I turn that off, but I don't want to turn that off. Oh, he's on the ceiling now. You critter. I don't know why the ladybugs are so, like, they get crazy around here. I don't know why I'm using blue, but we'll find out. So I still have to make sure I figure out that stuff for the Christmas color along. Oh, that's something else I had too. I was trying to pull out any of the Christmas books I have. I have that Johanna Basford Christmas book. I have that Advent coloring book, All Is Bright, but I don't really care for it. But I might be able to do something with it. Oh, I can't find a. I have a hard time finding a. I really would like a good Advent coloring book, because I don't know. Because I never really observed Advent beyond being a little kid in a Presbyterian church, and it was kind of light when we did it because it was kind of a non-traditional Presbyterian church. Oh yeah, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. Get a cutesy voice. Yeah, he feels that one too. He was telling her or him or something. Somebody was telling somebody. think he was singing it as, yeah, he was singing it as a guy to a girl, I think. That's like the other day when last week when I had to go to all those doctor's appointments. My husband has Sirius radio in his vehicle, and they were playing. What is wrong with this freaking? That ladybug was on my wrist. It's like, would you get off me, please? Goodness. Was playing. What was it? A Stevie Wonder song from early on. What was the song? Oh, it was For Once in My Life. I have someone who needs me. And as many times as I heard that song, something about hearing it and I understood. It's like, wow, now I know why. I mean, I always liked Stevie Wonder. And I liked Stevie Wonder back when I was a kid, back when, all those albums came out, all those singles came out. But for the first time I heard it just kind of like with a musician's ear, it is like, dang. No wonder he was so so famous back then. I was like, wow. All the instrumentation in that song, the man, the way he played that harmonica in that song, I was like, how do you get it to sound like that? I just was like amazed. It's like, wow. Yeah, it's like I heard it like for the first time or something. I heard the kind of genius in it. Blew my mind. And it's weird. It's just I heard it like I heard it new. Like I hadn't heard it before. I'm putting all this work in this tree. Am I going to put that much work into every other one? I'm just like, we need to put some polymer in there. I actually went to a Stevie Wonder concert. What was it, in the 80s, I think? I also went to it, and I haven't really been to that many like big concerts, like in that kind of, like um, auditorium, stadium kind of concerts. But I saw him, and I saw Tina Turner when she, with her comeback, coming out solo with that band she came out with in the 80s. That woman was incredible. She did not stop moving. And me and my friend, we were like, she moves faster and more than us, and like we're like in our 20s or whatever. Yeah, 20s I think we were in. It was crazy. Them legs don't stop moving. She's still going. She's still going. That was a good concert. That was fun. And I was never like, I wasn't really an Ike and Tina Turner fan at all. Like there were some groups that growing up, like we just said they're kind of, oh, they're country. you know, like they're from like the backwoods shack or whatever, old people music or something. So we weren't really into that. I remember my sister and I, we used to call Lou Rawls Peanut Head because had a weird shape. We used to call him, we'd be on especially when he had the song out, You'll Never Find, whatever, whatever. Was it him? Yeah. And we used to say, oh, there goes old Peanut Head. Let's see. I mean, nothing special about these trees. They don't look very special. Let's get a. What is this? The light green or green light or nope, neither. Pale sage. I could get that green light. That might do something. Give me some texture. Okay, Mr. Ladybug, I think I hear you. You need to stay away from me. Because I'm going to get aggravated and then I'm just going to smash it because, like, I ain't got it. I ain't got it in me today. And I'm in a feisty mood. I don't know. Is it the change in the seasons? What? Oh. Did I use this next? Is that what I used? Yeah, I got to get my sweaters together because it was cold enough for a sweater today. A sweater and a jacket. That was like, it's like, whoa. I got outside and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think it was going to be like this. I was born in 1961. I was born in 1961. I guess now I'm kind of officially old. I don't always act like it though. I don't act like it a lot, I think, actually. Shoot, if there were a rave club near here right now, I'd be at it. I'd dance all night. When I was little, well, basically the same age as the younger members of the Jackson 5, really, pretty much. I think they might have been just a little bit older. My favorite was Marlon. I liked Marlon Jackson. Did I even? I don't think I had any. Did I have coffee? I guess I did have a little bit of coffee today. I was just thinking, I didn't have any coffee today. Not that that's a bad thing. I had a little bit. I had matcha at work. Da, da, da. Curtis Mayfield, one of my favorites. The Shy Lights. The Shy Lights. The Shy Lights. The Shy Lights. And what? Oh my gosh! I found out that group, those groups that all had that same sound with the drum, and the what's the other thing? It's something about their rhythm section that they all had the same rhythm section. It's like, oh well, that makes a lot of sense. I think I'm trying to think. I think my favorite was the Shy Lights of the three of them, and I can't remember the name of the other two for some reason right now. Oh no, it's not the Shy Lights, but I like the Shy Lights. It's the Delphonics. The Delphonics were my favorite. Trying to make a fool of me. Trying to make a fool of me. Child, I used to be singing them songs all the time. When my parents would go out, they would go out on Saturday night to the club, and me and my sister would be home. I'd be the one, let's play nightclub. Turn on that little triangle lamp, the one that had the red bulb in it, and shine it on us, and then we put on the Delphonics, and we start trying to do the steps and the. I think I was more into it than my sister was. And she was just like, oh, let's just humor my crazy little sister. I don't know what's wrong with her. And they had the string section, and oh my gosh. I can hear it now. I can hear it in my head. I have to listen to that song today before I go to bed. That rhymes. Foxy, where are you? That's almost a wrap. This makes me wonder. I wonder if anybody else is live. I don't. Oh, Carrie, very Carrie might. Oh, not Carrie. Not very Carrie. Hi, very Carrie. If you happen to watch this, but I don't mean very Carrie. I mean Jay Carrie. Might go live tonight. I don't know if this is every other week or not. I'm gonna have to check. And Annie. I have to tell you, I did get your card. Thank you. And my apologies for not telling you sooner. I've been in like a kind of, been going a little cray in the head since that darn Melissa showed up. Not sweet Melissa, as Dwayne Allman would sing, but Storm Melissa. Janet and Michael Jackson. Okay. Like in 1986, I was in Atlanta at the time, and I think that was when Control came out. Ciao. When that thing hit the streets, it was game changer. It's like, whoa, little Janet? Little Janet from Good Times? And that little nappy ponytail. Pony puff. It's like, whoa, she done bust out. Came out with a bang. That was everything. I think late 80s, early 90s is like the epitome of my music. I don't know what you say, like, or I don't know. Just something important about that time in music for me. All kinds of music. Just 80s and 90s, just something about it. And it could be just because of the age I was. That's when you really, but those things like stick with me. That's why I like The Cure. That's why like, any of that music, New Jack Swing and all of that stuff just stays with me. And Keith Sweat, because somebody was talking about that on somebody's chat, Jill's chat or somebody, about seeing a show with Keith Sweat and some other people, and all I could think of was that song I Wanna, because I think I actually have that recording, that album on cassette. Well, it's kind of a bland looking green, but I guess I could go with it. Don't know. Then one place that I kind of wanted to be, but the Lord didn't lead me to be there, and maybe that's why I'm alive today. Is Manchester, England, for what they call Madchester. And actually, I had a cousin in the UK at the time, but she's kind of prim and proper, so I don't think she would have appreciated me going out every night to them things. Probably why God didn't let me go. Like, stay your butt home. You're only gonna get in trouble. So I was in Atlanta for a little while instead. Well, coloring that tree was kind of therapeutic, but also, oh, what was that? Also kind of boring. What the heck? Noises. You're freaking me out. Okay. I wanna see now. I need to hear that song too. Let's see. Am I thinking of what's his name? No, is that Keith Sweat or is that Terry? What's his name? No, I want is Keith Sweat, but Tony Terry. What did he do? I liked him too. I don't know. Not it's all merging together. I could probably really turn these things blue if I wanted to. What is that noise? How aggravating. Huh. Okay, I think I like that. I might need to. That looks a little more like something. With that little bit of. Okay, the song is like right on the edge of my brain, and I can't think of the song. It's an edge. I really be working this indigo blue lately. I need to kind of try to go to bed at a decent hour tonight. I'm gonna try before 10. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to study. I need to study my French. I was watching Monday, Miss Spondy. I guess she just goes by Miss Spondy. Um, the she uses a lot of watercolor when she colors in coloring books. I don't have that kind of patience. I don't like the dab, 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 but I like her results. I like to watch her do it a little bit. I like to listen to her mostly. I don't know half the time what she's saying, but I figure the more I listen to it, maybe I'll understand, especially while I'm studying French. Plus, I watched the chat and tried to figure out how they say things and go to Google Translate and also try and figure out what do I know of what they're saying already and also find out, oh, well, if I actually went to France, I'd be really embarrassed if I thought they said that. So it's kind of like immersion practice. I don't know why I'm studying French. I don't know, but God knows. I don't know. I know it's for a purpose. Other than that, I like it. I suppose it is. Maybe it's just because I like it. I don't know. They also know there's a lot of African countries that actually French is their, in some cases, their official language or one of their official languages because of colonization. So was it like Senegal? This one, I think. So keep my brain alive too. Keep thinking. Make sure this monitor is secure. Is it that? Oh, not. Hmm. Hope that's not what's making the noise as the monitor wants to fall down. That would suck. This is where one of those one color challenge things would come in handy because then it would keep me from just making everything a traditional color or you know, trying to make it a true to life color. Sometimes I just can't help it. How long have I been on? Hour, 8 minutes? I don't think I'm on the. Oops. Sorry if I haven't been coloring in the picture. Didn't mean to. It's a little discombobulated. Brain is taxed today. Yeah, me and this indigo, we get along. Okay, more trees, more trees. And they're all the same trees, so it's kind of like their leaves have to be the same. What the heck? Here we go. Oops, wrong one. This one's a sharpener for the Neo colors. That's what that is. Works good too. What time is it? 6:32. Yeah, I probably should get off soon so I have some time before I watch the television Jamaica broadcast. One thing I saw last night on like Ryan Hall y'all came on, and they usually do like tornadoes. Sometimes they do snowstorms, and they actually did came through up here where I live when they did one of those last year, or not last year, actually this year, this past winter, which I was totally surprised. I looked at turned up and looked on it. I was like, hey, one of the storm trackers are like just like up the road. I was like, that's wild. I'm like, yeah, that's what it looks like outside. I'm staying my butt home. But they actually had pictures from um the plane, like it was live actually, film from one of the planes that fly into the hurricanes to measure, to take the measurements. It was wow. Like, wow is all I could say. Somebody in the live or something said, "Is that heaven?" And some other person said something that was kind of like, like they don't believe in heaven or God, so they said something, and then I told that person, I says, "Well, I hope it isn't, because I don't see no floor. I need a floor." But it was like I've never seen anything like that before in anything. It was really amazing. If you could find the timestamp and share that, because that was incredible. But I didn't want to share his live because I didn't want to. I just didn't want to share anything that wasn't. Because a lot of people were getting like, "Oh wow, the storm," because storm chasers get excited about storms, but then it's also like, well, this is costing people things. And Ryan Hall, y'all, is really good about they give a lot and go and help a lot after storms. I don't know that they're going to be going to help for this one, so I don't know. Maybe they will. You never know. But I felt like they didn't know enough about the place and weren't attached enough to it for me to promote that on this storm. And I don't blame them for getting their money, but getting their coin, and also just interest of the storm. That's Ryan. I don't think it's necessarily about getting the money. I think it's about, this is a big meteor, I can't say that word, event. So, but that picture from that plane was amazing. It's amazing that they can do that. And if they couldn't do that, we wouldn't know how to prepare for things like that. So, thankful for it. Okay, so I'm doing a lousy job coloring live. I'm not really going to do more of the trees. I'm going to do all of the trees. I don't know if I can finish them all. Can you finish them all sooner rather than later? I finish before 7. Started doing some of the houses, some of the roofs, to get an idea of what I want them to look like. I don't know. I feel like I need to pull something else out of the bag for these, but I don't know what that would be. Problem is, I don't know how to use the things in my bag, so not in the way I think I would want to. You can really feel that pencil on that tree. I haven't used my Polychromos pencils in a while. And Lori just mentioned them, using them for that Agusa book. I need to, well, next time I switch out pencils, it has to be for a book I can use the Polychromos with. And just make that statement, try and make it stick. Also, haven't used the Caran d'Ache pencils either, but I'm always afraid to use those because I'm afraid to replace them. I was like, I don't want to pay that again. I don't want to pay any more money for more pencils or whatever. But I think that one is probably good for that Dream. What's it called? Dream, whatever. Dream Voyage book. Because I need a tiny diameter pencil for that. If I'm going to use any pencil in it. Let's at least try to get these two trees. It's a tree limb. That light is really hitting kind of funny. I don't really like that. But it's dark. Well, we're getting dark earlier. So that's the reason for that. It's dark outside. It's dark, dark. Not play dark, but dark, dark. I don't know. This page gonna be like all green. Well, I think I've calmed down now, which is good. I needed that. And this is what coloring is good for, at least for me. Probably need to sharpen this pencil. I'm kind of liking that it's a little bit blunt. Okay, I might have gotten a little too smudgy there, but oh well. Oops. Why am I not getting that edge? What's up with that edge? One more tree, one more tree. Oh, I just thought of something. The other thing with the Delphonics and the Shylights, the French horn. They always have that French horn in their songs. It's like, who thought of French horn? And I love it. I think specifically in Didn't I Blow Your Mind this time? That it starts off with the French horn. And then it's in other parts of the song too. But who thought of that? I just think that's so cool. I didn't even know what it was when I was little. I had no idea what the instrument was. But the instrumentation on those songs is just beautiful. I think I have a feeling what playlist of songs I'm making to listen to tomorrow, if not tonight. Yeah, I probably already have one on YouTube actually, because I get in my moods. Like I get in my moods when I want to hear James Brown, and I just go one. I don't know. I get obsessed, one after the other, after the other. When I was little, poor little boys. Every family function, all the little cousins always have to do their James Brown imitation. Do that James Brown imitation for grandma, for auntie whoever, for uncle whoever. Just like, Lord, again. Good thing I wasn't a little boy. I didn't have to do it. Hey, good to see you, Amy. Yay, yay, yay. Enjoy the road. I've been checking in, trying to catch your shorts in there in between. Good to see you. Thanks for saying hey. Oh, this thing loves me. What the heck? It's on me again. Did you see it fly in front of me? Goodness gracious. I know I'm sweet and wonderful and everything, but dang. Get off me. Just, that thing is crazy. It's crazy. You have to switch rooms or something. I don't know what it is. Why it likes me so much. Okay. It's almost like in tackling some of Kirby's work, you just kind of have to be real, just kind of, I don't know, repetitive with it or something. Just really just same thing on the object again and again and again. Then go to the next one. And what did I do? I find some more over here, so I might as well do those too. And you don't think about it so much. And then you also kind of relax too, because you're just doing this kind of repetitive thing with the color. Let's see where the bottom of the tree is. That almost looks like one of them too, but I'm going to probably do it different just because I can. Because it's off in the corner and you can't tell for sure. I don't know. See what I can get away with. I think, were they talking about thunderstorms tonight? Which would mean it's going to get warm? That would be weird. It's 52 degrees now, they say. Wonder. It's definitely hitting that cooler mode, though. Okay, I need to sharpen this. Oh, let's see. Oops. Oops, it's sky. Oh well. We can fix that. Or cover it up. Or something. I could erase it, but I don't know if it's that serious. I'll wait until I decide on what I want to do with the sky. Then I can decide on how I want to deal with that. I really would like to try using the oil pastel on the sky, but I don't know. I want to find my... What's the noise? Is that thunder or is... Oh, that's my husband moving something. Uh-oh. I don't know what he's moving. Mm-hmm. I think I've gotten used to Kirby's little, this kind of trees. So now when I go in to make the marks to color them, I think I'm kind of used to doing that now. They don't stress me out like they used to. Other things about his coloring stresses me out now. Or still, but not this. Not the little trees. It's when you get in that mode to just make the marks, it kind of like just comes together. I can tell you, it stressed me out for a long time. It scared me. Didn't want to color. No coloring in Kirby. Scary. Too much going on. I just might. Oh no, I did see those. I just didn't do this with them. It's another reason I try and color everything that's the same in one sitting, so that I don't have to remind myself what colors did you use, and also so I can feel like I completed a step in coloring the page. I have to go see what he was doing. A lot of racket. Let's sharpen this pencil. I'm gonna be really disappointed if they didn't send me a white charcoal pencil. So that was the whole reason I wanted the set. I wanted the white and the black. Because I already had black charcoal pencils, but I didn't have any white. And I wanted to work with them together. A fresh set. Okay. I probably don't need to kind of smooth out the edges too much because I still got to do the background. So part of it that will happen there, I would imagine. So I'm probably going to leave those a little bit raw. And a little more blue on the ends because I don't. Yeah, because I gotta wait and see what I'm gonna do with the sky. Because if the sky is gonna be blue, then I can kind of blend it in between both the greenery of the tree and the sky. Kind of have it give that little, place where it meets and kind of blends into the other one. So let's see. All these trees. I could make some of them different colors. I need these two more they're alike. This one needs more of something. I can't remember what I did with. Oh, we're still gonna do the bottom of this side. That's not gonna be fun. I don't think I noticed it. We have to figure it out. You could consider that it's shaded by his big head. Oh, you can't even see it. Sorry. You could say it's shaded by his big head, and so it's going to be slightly different color. That's what I'm going to say. I don't have a BS, but I know how to BS. How's that? It's not nice, but whatever. Let me change my. Yeah, I don't think I feel like doing that right now, but then I do have the pencils out. What time is it? Yeah, I only got 4 minutes. 1 minute. I don't know. Can I do this? Can I remember? I had. Where is it? Use this. I had an odd Evazar London pencil out that I think I was doing that with. And I don't think this is it because this is really. That's one thing about these Derwent pencils. Some of their tips are deceiving, which they're not the same. They're kind of like with those markers. You know, when you get a set of markers and none of the color of the lid is not the color of the marker. Yeah, that's what I see with like these chroma flows. Kind of bugs me a little bit, but I'm kind of getting used to it, but kind of not. Every once in a while I forget and pick up the wrong one. That seems to be darker than what it's showing, but I can work with it. I wonder, is it dark enough to do this? All these lines are irritating. They kind of fudge it a little bit. Like if I miss one, or I wind up putting a mark in between two, I was like, okay, that'll work. You can't be hitting every single wrinkle. What is my husband doing? I know this. I have to leave so I can go check on him, see what he's up to. Like, what are you changing? You know, that looks different from the rest of the tree, but we're gonna have to. Well, it is okay. It doesn't have the circles, so hold on. Let me see where that. Ouch. Where's the? I need the right color. Where's that pencil? Did I put it away? That would be a miracle. I haven't put many away lately. Well, the past few days. Here it is. I knew it was still here. I have to figure out what sharpener sharpens it. I don't know. Then I think I'll call it after that. I don't know about this one. Oh. Didn't need to get up and run around the house. Oh. Okay. That was inevitable. That thing is heavy. That one sharpener. Ugh. Good thing it wasn't water. Oh. Did I see something spark? What was it? That was strange. It's the time to get off of here. I don't know what the heck is going on. Oh, I see what it was. Okay. It was reflection. Not spark, reflection. Okay. That's what this thing is. I love it. It's really, really has a lot of power for something so small. Very effective. Oops. Okay, what were we doing? We were doing this. Maybe we should go in that direction. I don't know. Or not. I think I have a lot of layers of color on here. Let's have a little bit of white so it looks like I almost might have to erase. I don't know, there's something in here because I really filled up every nook and cranny. Almost to the point it's got no life. What happens if I use this? I know it's green, but okay, that's a little weird. But if I don't do too much, it might not be too weird. Trees in the jungle do have like little, kind of moss and things on it, so. So they have a little greenish tint, might not be too bad. I don't know if when I went to get another oh, that'll work. I like that. That'll work. So close through that line there. Which one is it? Is it this one? Right. Dark brown. Dark brown. So is it dark brown, chocolate, dark brown? Maybe not too much. I don't know what I just did there, but I'm going to say that's it. That's it from moi tonight on here. So, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry for some of my camera thingies tonight because I really wasn't paying attention too hard and I think it moved out the way a few times. My apologies for that. So I'm gonna sign off now and I will see you all on the YouTube streets. Bye bye.